Get ready for the morning rush.
A quick wrap of your news and weather. We start with Kristen Curry.
Thank you, Crystal. We'll start. Oh, there's a sneak peek of the Metro Threat Index. As far as the rain chances go for today, nothing really. A few spot storms if we're lucky across the southwest and eastern plains. A totally different day today compared to what we had yesterday. Metro area slim to none with the rain. So we are starting to dry out and see warmer temperatures, but not for long. We'll send things back to you.
All right, Kristen, as you get ready to head out the door, we're following the day's top local stories. We'll start with Fernanda Lopez.
Adam, happening today, Bernalillo County commissioners are set to meet over whether to add the Healthy Workforce Ordinance to the November ballot. It would require employers in Albuquerque to offer paid sick leave, according to the Albuquerque Journal. The issue today is whether to include the whole 7-page ordinance or just a summary. Election officials say only a summary will fit on the ballot. More on what opponents say they're ready to do to fight the ordinance coming up in the 5 Facts. Sarah?
City councilors are calling for a summit to be held between the community and the city over the controversial ART project. District 1 Councilor Ken Sanchez brought the resolution to the table. It was adopted last night. It calls for the city to meet with merchants and property owners along the rapid transit route to discuss parking, ridership projections, and other matters. Sanchez hopes a summit on ART project could clear up some confusions. The summit on ART must be held by October 1st. Crystal?
On to news happening today. Opening statements expected to begin in the trial of accused cop killer Andrew Romero. Police say Romero shot Rio Rancho officer Greg Nigel Benner last year. A jury is now selected. They could hear some evidence that was previously tossed out. Recently, a judge agreed to the DA's request to allow some of what Romero told police after he invoked his right to remain silent. One statement by Romero, quote, "I just hope he doesn't die," end quote.
And the mother charged in the gruesome killing of 10-year-old Victoria Martins is facing an eviction trial for her apartment now. Michelle Martins is ordered to appear in court this morning. The Arroyo Villas apartments, filed the petition asking for back rent and damages done to the apartment. Police found Victoria's body there last month. Martins remains behind bars this morning.
On to some overnight news now. Albuquerque police say they're investigating a shooting in southeast Albuquerque. It happened just before 10 last night near Trumbull and Alcazar. Police say when they got to the scene, they found one man shot in the leg. They say he was taken to the hospital, but he is not cooperating with officers at this time. He is expected to be okay.
New Mexican supporters of a North Dakota tribe fighting a pipeline say they'll protest in solidarity with the tribe. The Standing Rock Sioux tribe has been in litigation to stop construction on the Dakota Access Pipeline. A judge temporarily stopped construction on some of the $3.8 billion project, but protesters say the ruling still allows for construction on sacred burial sites.
On to developing news now. A multi-million-dollar cleanup will soon begin in southern Colorado to keep dozens of mines from polluting the Animas River. Yesterday, the EPA announced the Bonita Peak Mining District near Silverton as a new Superfund site that covers the Gold King Mine and 47 nearby mining-related sites. To Catherine now with some fun news.
The New Mexico State Fair opens just hours from now. First thing kicks off unique foods contests with eats like green chili maple bacon donuts. Judging starts at noon and Midway opens at 2. Today, ride wristbands are only $12. Admission is just $2. This year, if you're looking for a ride to and from the fairgrounds, Uber is also offering a discount, including an Uber lounge while you wait for your driver. There's also a park and ride this year. We have all those details on our website, KRQE.com. Kristen?
And a good day to head out to the fair. That Metro Threat Index only added 2, maybe a stray shower if we get in here, but it's not going to be likely. Really, the only threat here would be a little bit of light rain. This will happen this afternoon into this evening. Rain chances way less than what we had yesterday. Will continue to dry out as we get into tomorrow. Adam?
New this morning, as students who once attended ITT Tech try to move forward after the school's nationwide closing, New Mexico's Attorney General is responding. The for-profit institution has left 40,000 students across the nation, including hundreds here in New Mexico, with big debt and no degree. Now Attorney General Hector Balderas says his office is working with state and federal agencies to get them the help that they need.
On to the race to the White House. The 2016 presidential candidates are back on the campaign trail after making their cases to be commander-in-chief. Hillary Clinton touted her foreign policy experience during last night's forum while defending her use of a private email server during her time as Secretary of State. Donald Trump held back on his plan to defeat ISIS while appearing open to the idea of amnesty for undocumented immigrants serving in the military.
This morning, Libertarian Gary Johnson is still eyeing that magic number, 15% in the polls, so he could participate in the presidential debates. So far, he has failed to gather support from Republicans who oppose Donald Trump. Johnson says his campaign is doomed if he doesn't reach the debate stage. The Commission on Presidential Debates will make the final decision in the next couple of weeks.
On to this developing story now. The U.S. Olympic Committee is expected to announce disciplinary measures against 4 Olympic swimmers. That does include Ryan Lochte. Some outlets are now reporting Olympic medalist Lochte will get a 10-month suspension, while the other 3 swimmers will get less time. The development comes after the athletes lied over an incident at a gas station during the Rio Olympics.
Turn things over to the traffic situation now as you do get ready to head out across the metro to work or school this morning. Things are looking really good. We don't have any major slowdowns. A little bit sluggish there, Paseo del Norte into I-25, but if anything pops up, you'll hear it right here on KRQE this morning.
NASA engineers getting ready for the launch of a billion-dollar asteroid chase to Bennu. It's a nearby space rock that they say is an untouched relic composed of the same raw materials that went into building the sun and planets. NASA will launch what they're calling a robotic asteroid hunter named Osiris-Rex. The billion-dollar mission will take 7 years if successful.
The biopark is set to hold another big fundraiser at the zoo, this one for adults only. The second annual Beastly Bash is this Saturday night. It's 6:30 to 10. The 21 and over event will feature games, pedal boats, other activities, and food and alcohol from local vendors. If you'd like information on ticket prices and some of the attractions there, just head to the KRQE News app.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, who said grown-ups couldn't have fun at the zoo, huh?
I like the riding the bull thing too. That would
Is
be
that part of it? I
entertaining.
didn't see that in the video.
Yeah.
That is pretty fun.
All right, time now for the 5 facts you need to know.
Start at number 5. A new website could soon help you brag about Albuquerque. David Murphy and his team at Marble Street Studio want to create an online library with hundreds of photos and video. If City Council approves the contract, the studio says it could help boost economic development and showcase local landmarks and the industries here.
So many things that I could think of that could make a good picture
awesome.
in Albuquerque. All right, number 4, one group is pushing for a tax increase on alcohol to help solve the state's budget crisis. The group Alcohol Taxes Save Lives and Money wants to add 25 cents to every drink bought at a liquor store, a restaurant, or a bar. They estimate that would bring in about $150 million more per year in revenue.
At number 3, a few more rain showers to look for across the southwestern corner and eastern plains of our state. Even those in the mountain areas, keep your eyes out. But Albuquerque, it's going to be hard to get those rain chances in here. So we'll just go with a mostly to partly sunny sky. And high temperatures climbing back into the 80s, a good 10 degrees warmer than yesterday.
On to number 2 now. A new UNM hospital could go up within the next 5 years. That's if things go according to plan. The university wants to replace its adult hospital building, which doctors call an old and overcrowded facility dating back to the 1950s. The university hired an architecture firm to gather input. A similar push for a new hospital stalled at the State Board of Finance several years ago. We'll let you know how this one turns out.
And on to number 1, Bernalillo County Commissioners are expected to hold a special meeting this afternoon to discuss adding a proposed sick leave ordinance to the November ballot. The argument is now over whether they should add a summary or the entire 7-page ordinance. Opponents have said they would consider a lawsuit if it appears only as a summary on the ballot. We'll report what happens on air and on the KRQE News app. Again, that's scheduled to happen this afternoon.
Sounds good. Well, we still have a few isolated storm chances in the forecast across central New Mexico, and you'll notice we're drying out Friday into Saturday, and those afternoon highs close to 90 again tomorrow, but cold front cools us off again for Saturday, and a few rain showers likely out east over the weekend.
Not bad at all. Okay, so we have a lot more coming up in the next few hours. It's an all kinds festival. We've been talking about a lot about festivals, right? This one's really showcasing the city's talented artists, musicians, performers, even makers.
All on Fox New Mexico. KRQE This Morning continues there after the break. We'll see you there.